So welcome back to another Thursday on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your Thursday host, Yeka, and this week we're talking about sound and our practice. So, because I live in an urban environment, I live with there's a lot of birds around here, but there's also the constant sounds of neighbors' wind chimes, dogs. There's a lot of construction on both sides of where I live. So those are constant, consistent sounds in my life, along with the hum of computers and refrigerators and planes going overhead. That's just part of the background of my sounds that I am almost not even aware of. I like to pay more attention to the birds because I just enjoy them. They are very calming, and there's a lot of drama there that's fun to watch of the different birds interacting and to kind of listen to that. So, but in terms of using music in my practice, I'm someone who is very, very strongly influenced by music. So I'm very selective about how I use it. I don't use music in my day-to-day life. I prefer to be quiet because when I listen to music, I really get very, very wrapped up in it, especially if it has words. There are times that I do use it a little bit. I do when I'm commuting in the car. I'm either listening to a book or a podcast, or I'm listening to music to specifically put myself in a certain mood. When I'm hanging out at home, I usually don't. Most of my rituals, my personal rituals, do not use music, although sometimes there's a few of them that do. Specifically when I do sort of a self-healing revitalization one that I've done for many, many years, and it's the same. It's actually since I was 13 or 14 years old. I've been using the same song while taking a bath with particular smells that kind of immediately take me back there. There's a specific song that I use that helps me immediately enter that kind of trance and regenerative state. So I like that. So I have a couple of songs that I'll use for purposes like that. I do some journeying, which I will sometimes use drums for. Usually I don't do my own drumming. I listen to a recording of a drumming, very simple, just a doom 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 doom, something like that. Just simple single drum, easy beat. And I find that to be very helpful. So I think it's for me it's very powerful, but it is so powerful that it's a tool that I am very selective with. In group rituals, there's a lot of chants that I learned which can help to unify the group and kind of direct whatever it is we're doing. And that really depends on each group, what particular chants they like to use. You can find a lot of those on a lot of just pagan-y chants on YouTube if you just type in the bar above, pagan chant, circle round, or elemental chant, or things like that. So, yeah, a little bit of a quick topic this week, but one that I'm really surprised that we haven't covered before, or at least while I've been on the channel. So I'd love to know from you folks if you use music, if you use sound, what kind of sounds are the soundtrack to your life and your practice. Let us know below, and see you next week.